Hello, world. How are you today?
I'm going to assume you're doing just fine.
I am too. And guess what you're doing? If you happened upon this show today, you made a good decision because guess what you're doing?
You're chatting with Christy.
And Cookie. I am Christina, also known as Christy.
I'm Cece, also known as Cookie.
And we're getting ready to talk about it.
Yeah.
So tonight we've decided to have a fun show talking about some things that are interesting on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And on the internet, on the internet,
The web,
the World Wide Web. We are talking about
coronavirus,
conspiracy theories. Dum, dum, dum. Yes, get ready for all the sound effects I know how to make.
Feels like we're in the Twilight Zone.
We are the whole flipping world. Anyway, so our quarantine video diary show is now on. We are going to talk about the first one, which is what?
Black people can't catch it.
At the beginning of the COVID-19 crisis, about beginning to the middle of February, when there was rumblings that there was something going on, this theory was that Black people could not catch coronavirus. And I believe that we were less careful as a result of that. And not only that, but other mitigating factors caused us to become disproportionately affected by this virus. And so I did a little bit of researching and digging to find out where it came from. Where it came from was this Kenyan guy. He was traveling and he caught coronavirus and he was cured by some Chinese doctors. And the tweet basically that came out as a result of that, somewhere along the line, said that my melanin was my protection. They said because he had black skin that it protected him and he was stronger, his body was stronger enough to fight it off. When in reality, he was just a younger guy and he had no really
stronger immune system.
Yeah, he had no real underlying issues, so he survived the virus. That was where that one came from. The next one that we want to talk about is the I think this is the weirdest one. 5G frequencies are causing people to feel the internet. You feel me? You knew I had to get that in there.
I assumed, but I just didn't think you actually would.
Well, I'll do anything. Yeah, so the thing is that they're saying that 5G frequencies somehow are getting into the body
and are infecting us
with a respiratory infection.
It feels the internet.
Okay.
But definitely don't be putting your fingers in people's face as internet stuff. They don't need other people's fingers in their face.
Haboo. Haboo. Austin
I'm
Powers.
touching you.
I'm not touching you. Okay, so what's another one?
Trump owes China $211 billion.
Yeah. So that theory, I don't know. I feel like I've heard this on some very reputable websites as far as like news goes. And the story goes.
Hold on, let me get comfy.
Yeah, the story goes that Mr. President Trump, he owes China $211 billion. That's billion with a B. And apparently, this is the reason why he has decided not to blame China for the outbreak, but the WHO. Remember in the beginning of this whole situation when he was like, China, it was China. And China was like, yo, shut up about China. And he seemed to have kind of done that. I ain't saying it's true, but I'm just saying. That was an interesting one that I heard. Mm-hmm. So next one on the list is that disinfectant can cure the disease inside your body.
Don't listen.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea. First of all, one sip of once some of these products can kill you, actually put you in the grave. So in this case, what was the phrase you came up with? Oh, the cure can't be worse than the virus.
Mm-hmm.
That cure is actually.
It's actually worse than the virus.
Much worse. Much worse. Remember that Cardi B song where she said, "I make you a cereal with a teaspoon of bleach"? That's because she was in her mind wanting
Trying
to kill him.
somebody. So
if you ain't gonna listen to,
would you mind if I broke this down for some of the people that wouldn't understand?
too.
You know, in the wall, in your stomach, there's acid. People tell you not to drink rat poison, bleach, and Lysol because there's walls in the side of your stomach that stops the acid from destroying you from the inside out. The Lysol, bleach, and rat poison and things like that, disinfectant, it destroys the wall on the inside of your stomach, the lining.
So that would mean eating your own self.
Yeah. Does that sound like a fun way to go?
No, sounds terrible.
Sounds awful, right?
Yeah. So definitely, let's steer clear of the Lysol disinfectants. Oh, UV lights. I mean, you can get sunlight if you want to. You don't get burnt, but I don't know if that's going to cure you. But I will say this: the president, I don't trust his opinion on a lot of things, but that fool knows about UV lights. I don't think there's anybody on earth that tans more than the president. So, if there's anybody on earth that knows something about UV lights, I would probably tend to say, you know what? He may know something that we don't know about that. I ain't never tanned, but I'm sure he has.
We don't need a tan.
That melanin magic thing. Anyway, what else? The last one that I think was the Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates got together
to try and implement the mark of the beast through the coronavirus vaccine.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
I think it'd be super interesting if that were to happen, because I would love to look down from heaven and watch God's magnificent rapture plan occur. That would be so awesome. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Oh,
I can only imagine.
I know. We're Left Behind fans.
Yeah, so I did like that series. But yeah, that to me, it makes sense. The theory is basically this, that Dr. Fauci is going to implement the vaccine, but Bill Gates is the one that's the computer Microsoft. So he's the computer guy. So in the vaccine is a way for people to know whether or not you are able to transmit coronavirus. So and the only way to know would be to have this chip that someone would scan inside your body. Now, they're going to have to come up with something else, because I will never ever take a chip or get a mandatory tattoo. You can kiss my mandatory, sorry. I'll leave that alone. But yeah, so we are not doing the Mark of the Beast. But yeah, those are some interesting theories. Tell us what you think. If you like the video, please share it with a friend. Share it. It's interesting. Just interesting stuff to talk about. Maybe spark a conversation in your house. Mm-hmm. Like our video.
Subscribe to our page.
Those are fun things to do. Also, don't forget to tap the bell icon so that you can get notifications whenever we do upload a new video. We don't have a regular posting pattern. We just
post at night usually.
After I get off work, which is most of the time, middle of the night. Mm-hmm. There will be one day when I post at the daytime, but I think it's more fun at night.
It's more spooky. Please, we need an editor.
Yeah, maybe just
we don't like using Christi as our sound effects artist.
You do. Everybody likes my sound effects.
SOS.
Well, we do. I think that's going to be the end of our show tonight. I do want to thank you so much for watching. This is episode 4. We made it to 4 episodes, and I think we're having a good time. Still, you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it.
I think that you guys are enjoying it too, and I hope you are. Thanks for watching. Peace out.